Hello and welcome to Tea Talk episode 12. Yes? No?
12.
I don't know. 12. 12, good. I'm here today with my friend Ricky, fellow tea lover.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem. Today we're going to be sampling, as I promised in the last episode, another one of Tipu's chai. However, this one is the slow brew variety, not the instant variety. I actually have the bag, or pouch, right there. Tipu's slow brew authentic Indian chai.
Healthy size bag too.
Yeah,
They sent you.
for sure, yeah. Thanks, Tipu, and all your people for the samples to review. So we made it in a saucepan, as per the recommendation on the back of the bag. So that was an interesting process in itself. But I think we shall maybe smell the tea.
Some sniff tests.
Some sniff tests.
Okay.
I'll let you go first. And
All right.
tell me what you think of it.
Dig in here. Well, I think with just about every chai, a lot of cinnamon always sticks out to me.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is really, and it might be because of the consistency and color too that throws me off, but I still smell a lot of cocoa, like hot cocoa or chocolate in it. It has a really rich, almost, and it might be the milk too that brings that out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So that might be a little misleading. But it's definitely
Like the warm milk smell.
Yeah, so that might be what is bringing out that kind of chocolate or cocoa. But it's definitely a strong cinnamon, very spicy.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying though about the color,
Mm-hmm.
because I think a lot of times looking at it
Yeah.
and seeing what hot cocoa normally looks like can trick our minds
yeah.
into thinking it's gonna
Right.
smell and taste like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I definitely get the cinnamon. I think compared to the last episode where I did the instant variety, this has a lot more aroma
Okay.
qualities to it. Interesting. I mean, it might just be because you said it and the color, but I kind of get that hot cocoa aspect too. There's another spice in there that I think it might be nutmeg or something like
Mhm.
that. It's something like.
It has that kind of it smells like I associate with a lot of like winter.
Like winter
time
cooking.
smells. Yeah, and it might be like a nutmeg that it's.
And then this is very faint, but I get a little sense of like a spicy like black pepper. Do you get that at all?
Yeah, and that might be like it finishes almost really spicy at the end. Like
Right.
If you smell it, it's almost a little harshness.
Like if you
a
just
little
like
bit.
crack some black
Mhm.
pepper and just that aroma right after that. It's just
Right.
very faint, but like
Yeah, it's not overpowering, but I think it just adds to that.
spice concoction. Secret recipe passed down through the years from some guy in India to the North Americas.
You studied that press release pretty
I
hard.
did. I
didn't you?
did. Although I don't know his name, I can't recall that one. But it was a guy in India, and he liked his recipe a lot. He actually opened a restaurant, sold the spice chai in the restaurant. Eventually, the restaurant went out of business, but people loved the chai so much that he continued selling it. So that's the story behind
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Well, I know there's been a lot of great things that's been said about this chai, so I've been really excited to try this because I've heard literally nothing but outstanding things about it. So.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, I've kind of, in a sense, tried it already with the instant one, but yeah, I'm interested to see what the slow brew tastes like.
Definitely.
So, why don't we give this a whirl?
All right, here we go.
What do you think?
Okay. Well, mine, and maybe we should note that that yours was your cup was poured first, and mine was
Yes.
second, so I had a lot more of the
actual
spices and everything.
and
Because
crushed
mine is very, very spicy. It starts smooth and it finishes. I get a lot of the spices. That black pepper you were talking about really seems to come through at the end in mine.
Like if you ate some like a pasta dish with like just a ton of pepper on there. Just
yeah, like almost like even like a peppercorn, like peppercorn steak, something like that.
Mhm. Or if you got one of those peppercorns in your mouth
when it gets
and you just
stuck in like your tooth
and chew it
yes.
up and you get that in the back of your throat
Mhm.
just for a while.
Yeah, that's kind of the taste I get at the end of this one, but
It's definitely a lot stronger than the instant variety. Now I don't know if that's just because I don't know the way we brewed it. Maybe we brewed it a little longer because I think we went a little longer than what the instructions said or whatever. I know with like tea bags you don't want to go over like 5 minutes or it gets too bitter.
mm-hmm.
But I don't think this is too bitter. It's just very intense.
Yeah, it's very spicy. The more I drink it, the more that really the pepper kind of sticks out. Most chais I have it's very heavy on the cinnamon and like you said maybe a nutmeg or something like that. This is just it's a spicy.
Yeah, I get that too. Yeah, this is definitely. I know one of the reviews that we were reading earlier said that it was one of the spiciest chais you've ever had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
I definitely do get the black pepper coming across. As soon as you swallow it, it's just
Mhm.
like bam. And
Yes.
then at first though, it's right in the beginning. It's more of the cinnamon though.
mm-hmm.
I think like when it's in your mouth and like coating your tongue, it's more like cinnamon.
Yeah, it finishes very almost harsh though.